It's week 3 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Amari Cooper. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches. It's the Browns and the Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The dog pound will be barking as EA Sports is pleased to join you from the always raucous Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans ready to take over on offense for the first time, and it is the now 35-year-old Ryan Tannehill who leads them out in his 12th NFL campaign.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation. And
right away, he lost the football.
One of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
Now the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the 3-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Watson now to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Rashad Weaver in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll run it again with Henry.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Down to the 42, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, Your chances of winning, probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe him. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Now Tannehill.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll try the right side with Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
The defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And it's now a 7-0 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still...
There he goes, left side. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play that time out of Chubb. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Moore, the man in motion. Chubb. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
You see the numbers, all those carries. If you get that many carries in the drive, you better finish it with a touchdown, and he did.
Yeah, and deservedly so, right? Because we've seen times like the Carolina Panthers, sometimes Jonathan Stewart to carry the ball all the way down, and then Cam, he's such a great goal line runner, he'll carry it in. But in this case, though, that didn't happen. The fellow lugging the load He's the one who got to reap the reward.
Yeah, there was no touchdown vulture here. Here's Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A timeout for an injured player, and it looks like it's Traylon Burks who's in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Henry again on second down.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. He finds his man complete. It's Phillips. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down. Tannehill now to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start these drive out on their own 1-yard line.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Here's Watson.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, it's Watson.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the 50, it's Watson.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Here's Moore on the return. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Henry up the middle. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Returning it is Moore. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw is Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Peoples-Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
A shot downfield for Burks.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
The Browns were given a solid performance in that first half from their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense, and they were able to do it.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Titans are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Now Shudak for the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's more. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Faking the give. Now Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, here's Watson. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
To the air yet again, Watson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Moore graded high on the scale with speed, hands, and route running ability entering the 2021 draft, but had limited chances in his first 2 years with the Jets. Cleveland brought him in to give him a chance to grow into the starter many expected. It sure looks like they made the right decision there.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That's good for a Cleveland 1st down and 11-yard pickup. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
115 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Another powerful run and another workhorse season in the books for Henry. Let's take a peek at his numbers. He's led the NFL in carries and topped 1,500 yards for the 3rd time in 4 years. In addition, 5th straight year with double-digit touchdowns.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 8 yards. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see how it's spotted right in midfield at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Out of the gun, Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Here's Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So now Tannehill and the Titans down 21-14. 2:08 on the clock. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips.
And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw is on target to Burks. Here comes second down and 5. Now Tannehill. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dive, and because of that, really many places to throw the football.
Then typically, what would you want to do against that dive?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Here's first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the Browns have just about shown up this football game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
To the 22-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.